Bismillah wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah amma ba'd. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I just saw a TikTok video about this guy. He's sitting in his house 3 in the morning. 3 in the morning, he's sitting in the living room waiting for his wife to come home.
Quran is my life.
3 in the morning, he's sitting in the living room and waiting for his wife to come home. Subhanallah. She is not home. She is out wherever, doing whatever. And her husband is waiting for her at home 3 in the morning. What kind of relationship is this? What kind of Islamic marriage is this? Subhanallah. People are struggling. Husbands are struggling with wives who are giving them hard time, who don't listen to them, who are not willing to fix their relationships, who are not willing to better themselves. What can the husband do? The wife doesn't listen. She is not acting like a wife. She's not acting like she's in commitment relationship. She's doing whatever. And the husband is sitting at the house by himself, waiting for his wife to come home in the middle of the night. 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. She leaves whenever she wants. She comes home whenever she wants. What kind of marriage is this? What kind of Islamic marriage is this? And what should the husband do? The husband needs to talk to his wife. And the wife needs to understand that she should not do anything that upsets her husband. This is marriage. This is a relationship. This is commitment. Commitment, everybody has roles and responsibilities. كلكم راع وكلكم مسؤول عن رعيته. This is the saying of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Everybody in marriage, the husband and the wife, each one has a role and responsibility. And that's the problem. Many Muslims are having these problems because they don't understand the deen and they don't follow the deen. A wife who knows Allah, who understands the Quran and the deen, the basics, will never do anything like this, will never make her husband wait for her 3 in the morning, and she will never be away from her home without her husband's approval. 3 in the morning, unless it's emergency, of course. I'm not talking about emergency situations. That is the exception. I'm talking about a wife who goes out to parties, a wife who goes out to weddings, a wife who goes out and hangs out with her friends unnecessarily, and she is married. What kind of lifestyle is this? This is not proper Islamic marriage. Because in marriage, there has to be happiness. If the husband is not happy or the wife is not happy, there's a problem. And if the husband is dealing with this kind of situation where his wife is not coming home, or she's just leaving and staying out most of the night, he should not accept this. The husband should not accept this under any circumstance. Especially when the wife is out for no apparent reason. She is partying, she's hanging out with friends and doing unnecessary things. He should not accept this. He should talk to her. If she doesn't want to listen, then he should bring in a third party, a sheikh or imam or scholar, family member, her parents, her dad, somebody else, to talk to her and fix the situation. He should not ignore the situation. This is a very bad thing for the wife to do. And this is the first of many steps of shaitan. The wife is out in the middle of the night, 3 in the morning. What is she doing? A Muslim woman who has respect for herself, who has respect for her family, who has respect for her husband, who has respect for her parents, will never ever be out late. Will never do that. She will be home by Maghrib time. She will be home before Isha. Again, I'm not talking about the extreme situation. If there's exception, like she's helping her mom or taking care of her dad, or she's taking care of some emergency situation, or I'm not talking about any of these necessary instances. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the unnecessary instances where she just goes to have a good time with her friends and to party and wedding and all kinds of stuff. A good Muslim woman who knows Allah and who has dignity for herself will never do anything like this. Only a shaitanic wife will do something like this, who doesn't have Iman, who doesn't understand the deen, who doesn't care about the deen, will do something like this. So the husband needs to fix the situation and talk to his wife. And for him to fix the situation, he needs to bring in other people. He needs to bring in other people to talk to her. She's a married woman. She has roles and responsibilities as a wife. And the husband has roles and responsibilities as a husband. He has to fix the problem. If he tries all the means to fix the situation and the wife is still doing what she's doing, divorce is a solution to a problem that cannot be fixed. Even though divorce upsets Allah, but is a solution to a problem that cannot be fixed. When Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam visited his son, and the wife opened the door and he asked her, how's everything going? And she started complaining. He told the wife to tell the husband to let go of the house. He sent a message to his son to divorce that wife. A divorce is a solution to a problem that cannot be fixed. Try all the other means first. Try all the other means. If the wife doesn't care about the marriage and you're the only person who cares about the marriage, that marriage is not gonna last. That marriage is gonna be a disaster because only one person cares and the other person doesn't care. If the wife cares, she would not be out in the middle of the night or come home at 3 o'clock in the morning. She would not do that. She would try to make things work. She would know her priority, and she should know that her marriage life is her priority. Her husband is her family, and that is her priority. She should know that. Hanging out with her friends and making friends happy and partying and these things should not be priority. So if a husband is facing this situation with his wife, Allah will ask you about it. Allah will ask you about it because you have roles and responsibilities. And one of your responsibility is to make sure that your wife is safe and protected. And don't allow your wife to be out in the middle of the night. At 3 in the morning, she's coming home. Like, what the heck, dude? What is she doing out there in the middle of the night, huh? Nobody's perfect. Nobody is angel. Everybody follows the steps of Shaitan and eventually will commit a huge sin if you don't do anything about it. Keep your wife safe in the house. Otherwise, you have a big problem as a husband.